Hello everyone and welcome to Education Plus. Today we are going to discuss a small and important topic called transfer of learning from the subject learning and teaching. So now let's get started in understanding what is transfer of learning. Transfer of learning. Transfer of learning implies that training in one faculty of the mind may help in the functioning of older faculties as well. Various faculties of mind like memory, reasoning, judgment, observation, etc., are directed or trained through various academic subjects. Languages and mathematics give training to the mind, which helps in learning other subjects. Now, all these sentences are very easy to understand. Still, in simple words, transfer of learning is the impact that learning something new can have on something that you already know. So having understood what is transfer of learning, let's see what are the types of transfer of learning. The first one, as you can see, positive transfer, then negative transfer, and then we have zero transfer. First, we'll see positive transfer. Positive transfer occurs when the acquisition of one type of performance facilitates another type. In the positive transfer, learning of one activity makes learning of another activity easier. So positive transfer is a case where suppose you know something, then learning something new becomes easier because of what you already know. Now let's see an example. For instance, school children who memorize poems, mathematical tables and other verbal material show better learning of the similar new material as compared to the children who did not get previous training in memorization. So it's pretty easier to understand. Now we'll see negative transfer, which is just the opposite of positive transfer. Negative transfer. Negative transfer occurs when the previous learning puts hindrances in the performance of the subsequent task. The content, techniques, or principles which make for negative transfer are opposed to those required by the new situation. So it means that something that you already know will put a hindrance for you to learn something new or to get used to something new. For example, for instance, after the end of a year, most of us continue to write the previous year on our checks for some time or even in our answer sheets. If the telephone number of our friend changes, we often continue dialing their former number. Now, these are all practical examples of negative transfer, where something that we already know puts a hindrance to something new. For example, writing a fresh year when we write date, month, and year in our answer sheet. So these types of habits, interference, are examples of negative transfer of learning. Next, we have the last one, zero transfer. The zero transfer refers to the fact that previous learning has no effect on the subsequent learning. So this is that case of transfer of learning where there is no relation of impact between the previous knowledge and the new learning that you are taking. Example, a cricketer who improves his bowling skills is not expected to transfer this skill to improve his batting skill. So here we complete our understanding of the topic transfer of learning from the subject learning and teaching. In brief, all that we need to know is the definition of transfer of learning, then the types of transfer of learning, explain each type of the 3 transfer of learning methods, and then give example for each of them. Now that's all that we need from this particular topic for examination. Thank you.